Okay, so last meeting, I have given these notes to you and told you that you have to memorize the derivative of trigonometric function, the inverse trigonometric function, and the exponential and logarithmic function. Okay, so uh, for this video, I will be discussing the trigonometric function. Okay, so we have here the basic derivative of trigonometric function. So as much as possible, you have to familiarize yourself or even memorize these derivatives of trigonometric function. Okay, so the derivative of sine of u is equal to the cosine of u, derivative of u with respect to dx. Okay, so you have to multiply that 1. Okay, so derivative cosine of u, that is equal to the negative sine of u multiplied by the derivative of u with respect to the x. Okay, so the tangent, that is secant squared of u multiplied by the derivative of u with respect to the x. Okay, we also have here the cotangent. So the cotangent of u, that is equal to the negative cosecant squared of u multiplied by the derivative of u with respect to dx. Okay. So for the derivative of the secant of u, that is equal to the secant of u multiplied by the tangent of u multiplied by the derivative of u with respect to dx. Okay, so for the cosecant of u, that is negative cosecant of u multiplied by cotangent of u multiplied by the derivative of the u with respect to the x. Okay, so we have here the derivative of the trigonometric function. And the same process for the derivatives for the quotient rule, the power rule. It also applies here for the trigonometric functions. Okay, so i-apply pa rin natin yung napag-aralan natin nung past meetings. Okay, so for us to understand how to calculate the derivatives of trigonometric function, let's illustrate an example. Okay, so we have to find the first derivative of the given function. Okay, so we have here example 1. We have to find the derivative of y is equal to sine of 3x. Okay, so our u here is 3x. Okay, so let's denote that our u is equal to 3x. Okay, so what is the derivative of sine? Okay, so the derivative of sine is equal to cosine. Okay, so the derivative, so the dy dx here, okay, so the derivative of sine is equal to cosine. So the cosine of u, which is 3x, okay, multiplied by the derivative of u with respect to x. Okay, so ano yung derivative ng u? Ang u natin is 3x. Ang du over dx natin ngayon is the derivative of 3x is equal to 3. So this is multiplied by 3. Okay, so your dy with respect to dx now is equal to 3 cosine of 3x. So this will be now our answer. Okay, so let's take a look at our second example, the derivative of tangent of 2x. Okay, so let's denote that our u is 2x. Okay, so our du with respect to x is equal to 2. Okay, so dy of dx now, the derivative of tangent. Okay, so the derivative of tangent, pagka-tangent, that is secant squared of u. So secant squared. Okay, so we have secant squared of u. Ano yung u natin? 2x. So secant squared of 2x multiplied by the derivative of u with respect to x. So the derivative of u with respect to x is equal to 2. Okay, so our final answer now here is 2 secant squared of 2x. So we have 2 secant squared of 2x. So this will be now our answer for our problem number 2. Okay, so let's proceed to our next problem. So the same, we have to find the first derivative of the given formula, which is y that is equal to 2 cosecant of y minus 3x. Okay, so let's note that our u here is equal to 1 minus 3x. Okay, and if you differentiate that du with respect to dx now is equal to negative 3. Diba? Negative 3. Okay, so the derivative of cosecant. Okay, so punta tayo sa cosecant. The derivative of cosecant is negative cosecant multiplied by cotangent. Okay, so let's write the dx dy, the derivative of 2 cosecant, that is negative 2 cosecant of u, this is 1 minus 3x multiplied by the cotangent, that is the derivative of cosecant, yung sa equation. Okay, so 1 minus 3x, that is the u, multiplied by the derivative of u with respect to x, that is negative 3. Okay, so simplifying now our value here, this is equal to negative 2 minus times negative 3, that is 6. Okay, cosecant of 1 minus 3x, cotangent of 1 minus 3x. So this will be now our answer for this particular problem. Okay, so it is important that you know or you are familiar with the derivative of the trigonometric function. Okay, so let's have another. We have here the derivative, find the derivative, first derivative of the given function, which is equal to y equal to secant of 2x plus tangent of 2x. Okay, so the derivative of this plus the derivative of this. Okay, so in here, in the first, okay, so let's say this is u. So we have to apply the addition rule for the derivative. So the u here is equal to 2x. Okay, so the du with respect to dx is equal to 2. Okay, so the v in our second is equal to 2x. Okay, so that the v over dx is equal to 2. Okay, so we can apply now the dy with respect to dx is equal to, okay, the derivative of secant. Okay, so the derivative of secant is equal to secant multiplied by tangent multiplied by the du over dx. Okay, yung isa tangent. So the derivative of tangent is secant squared u. Okay, so lagay lang natin siya. So the secant, derivative ng secant is secant tangent. Okay, so secant u, which is 2x, tangent 2x. That is the derivative of secant 2x. Okay, the secant, and tangent. Okay, multiplied by the derivative of u. Okay, ang derivative ng u natin is equal to 2. Okay, that is for the first. Okay, we have to add the tangent. Okay, so the derivative of tangent is secant squared. So secant squared of u, which is v here, that is 2x, multiplied by the derivative of this v, which is equal to. Okay, so simplifying now our equation, we have 2 secant of 2x, tangent of 2x, and we have plus 2 secant squared of 2x. Okay? So, 2x is common. So, labas natin yung 2x, dy dx. Labas natin yung 2 and yung second of 2x. Common siya sa dalawa. Okay? So, multiply natin siya. May maiiwan na tangent of 2x. Okay? Plus, pag multiply nyo siya dito, may maiiwan na second of 2x. Para pag multiply nyo ito dyan, ang lalabas is 2 second squared of 2x. Okay? So, this will be now our answer for our problem number 4. Okay? So next, let's have problem number 5. We have here y is equal to secant squared theta minus tangent squared theta. Okay? So ang u natin dito is theta. Okay? So ang derivative ng one variable is 1, di ba? Derivative ng one variable is 1. So derivative ng theta is 1. Okay? So if we have u is theta, ang du dx natin dito is 1. And for the v, we have here theta, ang dv natin dx is equal to 1. Okay? So dy dx now, secant. Ano ang derivative ng secant? Okay? So secant derivative ng secant is secant u tangent of u. Okay? So secant squared siya. So we have to multiply 2, okay, secant of theta. Okay, that is the derivative of this, secant squared theta. Okay, 2 secant theta. Okay, i-multiply natin siya sa derivative ng secant. Secant. Anong derivative ng secant? That is secant tangent. Secant theta and tangent theta. Yan yung derivative nung secant. Okay, multiplied by 1. Okay, so minus derivative 2 tangent. Okay, so 2 tangent of theta. Okay, so ano yung derivative ng tangent? So derivative ng tangent is secant squared theta. Okay, so we have multiply this by secant squared theta multiplied by 1. Okay, so ito na yung magiging dy dx natin is equal to, okay, so we have 2 secant of theta, secant squared of theta. Okay? Pagka minultiply mo yan. Plus, okay, plus secant squared. Tuloy-tuloy pala ito. Wala palang tangent of theta. So, 2 secant theta tangent of theta. Okay? So, minus 2 tangent of theta secant squared of theta. Okay, so pagka tinitignan natin ito parehas, ito dito. So pagka pinag-minus nyo yan, ang matitira na lang dito is equal to 0. Okay, so pagka minus nyo, parehas. 2 secant squared, tangent, and tangent. Kaya ang value natin dito is equal to 0. Okay, so that is for the problem number 5. Okay, so let's move on to our next example. So we will be using the quotient rule here. So tangent of 2 theta over 1 minus cotangent of 2 theta. Okay, so our u is 2 theta. Okay, du dx now is 2. Okay, and for the other one, our u is the cotangent of 2 theta. That is 2 pa rin. Di ba? Cotangent of 2 theta is 2 pa rin. Okay? So, if we try to substitute, so this is d theta, hindi dx. Ang variable natin is theta. Okay? So, kindly recheck this. Theta, that is d theta. Okay. So we have, sabi natin, pagka quotient. Okay? So the derivative of the numerator, okay? So kunin natin yung derivative ng tangent of 2 theta, di ba? Pagka-quotient derivative of the numerator multiplied by the derivative of the denominator minus the denominator multiplied by the numerator over the denominator squared. Diba? Ganyan yung equation natin for the quotient. Okay, so let's get the derivative of tangent of 2 theta. Okay, so ang tangent, sabi natin, ang tangent is secant squared of u. Okay, so we have, and our u is 2. So we have tangent secant squared of u 2 theta. Okay, so i-multiply mo siya sa differential ng u, which is 2 theta, 2. So multiply by 2, that is 2 secant squared of 2 theta. That is the numerator. I-multiply mo ito sa derivative ng numerator. I-multiply mo ito sa denominator. Okay? So, baliktad dito. So, derivative of numerator v, that is the denominator, derivative of numerator minus the denominator, the numerator multiplied by the derivative of the denominator over denominator squared. Tama, ganyan. Okay, so the derivative of numerator multiplied by the denominator minus the derivative of the denominator multiplied by the numerator over denominator squared. Okay? So, ganun. Yung sa quotient. So, derivative ng numerator, multiplied natin siya sa denominator, which is minus 1 cotangent of theta. That is the first. Okay? So, minus the derivative of the denominator. So, anong derivative ng 1 minus cotangent of 2 theta? Okay? So, cotangent, 1, that is 0. Ang derivative ng cotangent is negative, cosecant squared. Okay? So, the derivative of cotangent is negative. So, this is negative. So, negative, positive. So, cosecant of squared 2 theta. Okay, so you have to multiply this by the derivative of this 2 theta. So derivative of 2 theta, that is 2. So i-multiply mo siya ng 2. Okay, that is the derivative of the denominator. I-multiply mo siya sa numerator, which is tangent of 2 theta. Okay, over the denominator squared. So the denominator is 1 minus cotangent of 2 theta squared. Okay, so ganyan. So simplify lang natin siya. So i-simplify natin siya. This is dy d theta. Okay, so 1 minus cotangent of 2 theta, 1 minus cotangent of 2 squared. Okay, so pwedeng alisin ito dito sa first. Okay, so pwedeng alisin ito, may isang matitira dito sa first. So we have 2 secant squared of 2 theta over 1 minus cotangent of 2 theta. Okay, so minus. So i-minus natin cosecant 2 cosecant squared of 2 theta, tangent of 2 theta. So multiply yan. So 2 cosecant squared of 2 theta, tangent of 2 theta. Okay, so this is over 1 minus cotangent 2 theta squared. Okay, so walang magka-cancel dito. Pagka dinivide nyo ito, walang magka-cancel. So ganyan pa rin yung equation. Okay, so this will be now our answer for problem number 6. Okay, so we have applied the quotient rule. here in number 6.